Hey guys, it's Jason with KSL. It's what's day? Thursday afternoon. I got home a few minutes early. Bruce DeVries, Leather Homestead, called me this morning. Was asking me about some comfrey and stuff like that. He wanted some roots, and I told him I would try to dig up one of these plants and cut some roots off of it and cut the crowns and see. These plants are not even a year old yet, and I don't know honestly what it's going to do when I dig one of these plants up. I want to dig the biggest one up that I've got and see if I can split the crown on it and cut some roots off of it. So let me get the camera set up and we'll run over there and do that. One quick thing before we do the comfrey, I grabbed a couple. There's a few more strawberries I see now, but that is one of the strawberries. Look at that joker. That, and then here's another one that could use maybe another day of ripening. I went ahead and picked it, but this is as good as you get. 100% no pesticides, no chemicals, no commercial fertilizers. Nothing has been on this except for compost and rain. So, and they're some of the best strawberries you'll eat. Those are honestly some of the best strawberries I've ever eaten in my life. All right, now after this snack, we will go set up and dig some comfrey. All right, guys, this is one of the plants that I took the leaves off yesterday. There's a few more leaves on it. I hadn't planned on digging it up, but we'll go ahead and dig it up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of the leaves off this. We'll chop and drop it on this plum tree and put it around. Now I'm just gonna go away from it and start taking my little shovel there is a crown and some of the roots. These roots aren't super big because this plant is less than a year old. Look at the root on that, and that thing is less than a year old. What I'm gonna do with this crown here, I've got enough for Bruce. I'm gonna cut maybe just a little bit off this just to get him a little bit more root. And what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and put this crown back in the ground, and I'll come back down and make sure it's got some water this afternoon because we're awful hot. It's about 95 today and pretty freaking dry, and no rain in sight. All right, we'll take these roots and this crown back to the shop, and then we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, we're back in the shop. I cut 2 little pieces of root. I'll probably just keep those. They were off that smaller crown. I'll just keep those, see if they do something. Here is the other crown. You can see pretty good for less than a year old. I mean, look at that taproot. So what I'm gonna do is cut about 3-inch sections of this root. EMT shears. I had them handy. So we're gonna cut about 3-inch sections of this root so Bruce can come pick those up. Probably what I'm gonna do is go ahead and split this crown. I don't know if it's big enough to split or not, but we'll try it. There we go. I got that crown split into two. I don't know if that's the correct way or not to do it, but that's the way we did it. We could probably split it down again and get 4 out of it. I'll probably just keep it this way and go and plant these here in just a little bit, water them real good, like I said, since it's dry. But so we wound up out of that. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 root cuttings that we can either plant. Probably I'll call Bruce. He doesn't live too far away. I'll have him run up and pick those up. Probably tomorrow. I'll put them in a bag to keep them moist. But that is how easy it is to propagate comfrey. I got mine from Billy at Permapastures. It's been doing great. I'm well pleased with it. You saw the video of me doing some comfrey hay yesterday. But guys, if you want to order some comfrey from Billy at Permapastures Farm, I'm probably not going to sell it. I don't have enough. I would really like to propagate some more of it, and probably this fall I'll dig some more of mine up and split it just like you've seen. But guys, comfrey's great. It's a dynamic accumulator. It will pull minerals up from deep down, because you saw how long that taproot was on that. It'll pull minerals out of the soil and bring them up. You can use it for chop and drop around your fruit trees, around your berry bushes, stuff like that. You can use it in your compost. It'll kind of supercharge your compost. I've never used it in any of my compost just because I hadn't had enough of it. Chickens will eat it. Your pigs will eat it. Cows, sheep, goats will eat it. I'm going to keep most of mine and make as much comfrey hay as I can, just as a little bit of supplement. But guys, that's how easy it is. I'm going to take these 2 crowns out and plant them and water them real good, and we'll run and do that real quick. All right, we're down here in another part. Well, I guess we could call this the orchard area. It's orchard, food forest, hell, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to plant, we got a peach tree here. We're going to plant these 2 crowns around it. Over here, we got some other herbs we'll show you in just a second. I don't know if you can see right here, this is some sweet basil that I planted the other day. Then we've got oregano right here, and then thyme right here, which is not looking, no, that's parsley. That's parsley that we got right there. It's not looking super hot, probably because it's been so dry, but we'll take this, get us a decent little hole. Easy as that. We'll just put this one, we'll stick this other one over here in between this peach tree and this blueberry bush. All right, guys, so we took that one plant, ended up with 8 cuttings, and I split that crown into 2. So essentially we took one plant and we can turn it into 10 plants, and you can just keep going on down the road. I'll spin the camera around and show you some comfrey that we planted a while back this spring. It's starting to come up. Right here. And here are some comfrey that we planted when we did the spring workshop when Mike from Food Plant Nursery came down. This is some of his comfrey. I don't know what bocking number it is. I can get a hold of him and find out. And actually, I think there's some more. I don't know what that is, but yeah, you can see here's some more comfrey coming up right here. I don't think any more comfrey is coming up over here on this area. And boy, you can see behind me, that's where we've let the animals out, and they have absolutely been tearing this mess up. They've been eating everything to where I can actually get in there with a chainsaw and start clearing some of the trees and the briars and everything like that. That's the next project, and Lord, I hope it's cooler when we start on that project. But guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. That's a little bit on comfrey. I'm by far no expert on it whatsoever. Just what I read on or seen on YouTube and read in books and stuff like that. But if you stuck around this long, guys, like and subscribe, and I appreciate you being here. Y'all have a good one. And also check out KentuckySustainableLiving.com. That's our website for our festival. We would love to see as many people there as we can. Thanks.